Hi there, and welcome to an overview of BoB, Inventory Management System. I'm going to show you how to use the barcode out-of-box system to easily manage your inventory. So you can see here we've got a typical layout of a warehouse facility. On this side you will have the receiving, so we'll have the stock coming in from this side, and we'll receive the stock into a receiving bay. We'll label the box or the product, and that will then be put away into your storage area, so your warehouse or your storeroom or whatever you use. We've got demarcated areas to make sure that each item that we put away is assigned a bin location, which makes it easier again to find the stock when we want to ship it. So from here the stock will then be picked based on the customer orders. It will be picked into the packing area, where items can be put into boxes and put into a staging area ready to be shipped. Okay, so let's jump into it and go through that step by step now. So you'll see the truck arriving on the receiving side with the stock from the supplier. We'll offload the stock that was shipped to us from the supplier, and at that point we can then print a label, a barcode label, which uniquely identifies that box. You can also print labels for the individual items in the boxes. Once that's done, you can move the stock into receiving bay and you can record the stock into the system. So now the stock is recorded into BoB and we can physically see the availability of that stock in our system. From there, the stock will then be put away. It will be put away into the warehouse or the storeroom, and you can actually move the individual items, if they're labeled correctly, into the individual bays. So now we know exactly how much stock we have in what locations. From there, the stock will be picked based on the sales orders that were created. So the sales order will allow us to print a pick slip for that order, and the users can go and pick the stock from the warehouse and move it into the packing area. The system will also verify that you are actually picking the correct items for the order that you are supposed to pick. From here, the stock can then be placed into boxes and moved to the staging area. This is called the packing process. So under packing, you'll have multiple packing materials or containers or boxes, and the stock will be placed into those boxes. Each box will receive a unique barcode with a shipment number for that order placed on the box. This will then allow us, when the vehicles or the couriers arrive to pick up the boxes, to scan each box individually and make sure that each box is loaded onto the truck, onto the correct truck, as per with the correct order. So that's an overview of the entire process. We can have a look at it here again. The first step is to print the label and then record the stock. Once the stock has been recorded, we'll put it away into our warehouse, into different locations, bin locations. And then from there the stock can be picked into the packing area, placed into boxes, and then from there we can ensure that we're shipping the correct boxes to the correct customer. Okay, so that's a good overview of how easy it is to use the system. You can use a normal A4 printer to print labels if you want to, but you can also use any Brother or Intermec or Honeywell or Zebra label printer to print the labels directly from BoB. So you can start the process yourself, you can set up the system yourself, and it's very easy to use. And using this process, you'll definitely have less comebacks from the customers with incorrect stock shipped to the incorrect customers.